7 figures in my inbox, make it make sense, ho. 7 ahas in her body, make it make sense, ho.
Tell far bags, go ahead, throw some sticks in them. Blinkies, they are extended tails from the conscious. I hang out with dropouts, CEOs and cop-outs. I was not a novice to a thug, that was Green Street. Fair to say I chose up, small town, big dreams. Make it make sense, make it work, make it big league. Baby, don't trip, haven't seen the issue, I can't fix them off the wall. Cook your breakfast in my drawers. Can't find my purpose after working, I would smoke a tree. That was for my peace of mind, keep that shit between you and me. Grew up doing evil deeds, crashed out, down bad, put myself on D&D, and my ego DMT.
Yeah.
7 figures in my inbox, make it make sense, ho. 7 ahas in her body, make it make sense, ho. I came up from public house and make it make sense, ho. Black, yellow, Puerto Rican, I'ma make a dent, ho. Young nigga politicking, I keep it professional, but anytime I link your bitch, the conversation sexual. Intermission, Mexico, she play with balls like X and O. When I'm on the wake up every day, another episode. Don't be a hater, cause she fucking on some new dick. She was fucking niggas that she ain't know I was cool with. That ain't make no sense to me, so niggas had to Google it. But all is fair in love and war, so I just got a new bitch. Now I ain't tripping, I'm checking these boxes. I run it up even when I be sleep. First 2 letters in my first MET, so this colorful aura is way too unique. Call her my hoe and it's bon appetit. She be sucking and fucking the shit out of me. Picking calamari out of my teeth while I'm kicking my feet up, I'm in my own league. They putting cameras in front of my dome, they wanna know how I got so elite. I went and studied the grace of the grace, and I unlocked a way better version of me. Caught up in shit that you wouldn't believe, so I had to get right cause I'm scraping the cheese. Baby, it's hot, 200 ETs, none of these niggas is fucking with me. I know that everything come with a price, so I find me some bitches I know I could buy. I'm in some shit that came out of the sky, you still wouldn't get if you read in my mind. My brother got rich off whipping a pot, he don't know shit but he know how to rob. Make it make sense, we don't make it that far, cause being a real nigga full-time job. 7 figures in my inbox, make it make sense, ho. 7 ahas in her body, make it make sense, ho. I came up from public house and make it make sense, ho. Black, yellow, Puerto Rican, I'ma make a dent, ho. Ayy, she get that leg in her eye, biting her lip while I'm rubbing her thigh. Ayy, she get that leg in her eye, biting her lip while I'm rubbing her thigh. Ayy, she get that leg in her eye, biting her lip while I'm rubbing her thigh. Ayy, she get that leg in her eye, biting her lip while I'm rubbing her thigh. Feeling that pain with that whoa, separate me from the clowns and the bozos. I look at Hollywood and I'm like, oh no partner, I gotta stay in the dojo partner. World War 3 my old ho, see 1,000 yards while I'm taking these photos. I like when they love it, I love when they hate it, but it doesn't matter, they giving free promo, nigga.
What's up, nigga? What's up? You ain't look. What's up if you want the best shit?
48 hurt. 48 hurt. 48 hurt.
Yeah. Real street fish. Yeah. Let's go.
Stood off in the trap and I made a half a ticket. Call me Young Houdini, it was magic, I did it. Stood off on the block, I was serving pounds of midget. A dirty ass revolver, this was way before the switches. Grind to that UGK, dirty money, I'ma spend it. I dropped it in the pot and had to whip me up a Bentley. Staying free of all the haters and these dirty trifling women. The way I put this shit together, think I'm f***ing with the chemist. You know they call your boy a don, like I'm f***ing with the mafia. No mask up on my face, this ain't the Phantom of the Opera. He shouted from the back, she begging me to get on top of her. You get number rats, all you really do is copy us. I'm vibing out, looking at the plate, they striking out. I'm hiking out, get the word and get the drop, I'm riding brown. Spilling liquor on your sofa, give a fuck about your couch. These niggas growling like some lions, leave them quiet as a mouse. And I'm on my own wave, grinding for 4 days, and you in the house. I never gave a fuck what these niggas were talking about. Don't care about clout, I make the trap jump when I get in my mode. Back up when I'm moving the load. Act up and he getting exposed. We back on the road. Stood off in the trap and I made a half a ticket. Call me Young Houdini, it was magic, I did it. Stood off on the block, I was serving pounds of midget. A dirty ass revolver, this was way before the switches. Grind to that UGK, carry the money, I'ma spend it. I dropped it in the pot and had to whip me up a Bentley. Staying free of all the haters and these dirty trifling women. The way I put this shit together, think I'm f***ing with the chemist.
Don't play the game, keep the dope, no Sega Genesis. And if it's lines that they want, I give them plenty. I got them hooked up on the dope like Popeye in the spinach. I got them hooked up on the road, they somewhere stuck up in it. Losing track of time, I'm somewhere in they mind. I'm living rent free, man, fuck a 9 to 5. They said don't sell itself, so I cook it up in the bougie like a chef. 5-star meals, we just want the meals, full of dollar bills. Want that house off up in them hills, had to get it real. Had to hit the block and make them feel something they never feel. Put that dope up close up to their ears.
Stood off in the trap and I made a half a ticket. Call me Young Houdini, it was magic, I did it. Stood off on the block, I was serving pounds of midget. A dirty ass revolver, this was way before the switches. Grind to that UGK, carry the money, I'ma spend it. I dropped it in the pot and had to whip me up a Bentley. Staying free of all the haters and these dirty trifling women. The way I put this shit together, think I'm f***ing with the chemist.
If the work ain't skilling up, get your measure straight. Once your foot on the gas, you cannot hesitate. I know you can't tell the prime that I'm in. All by grind, design, and timing. If the work ain't skilling up, get your message straight. Once your foot on the gas, you cannot hesitate. I know you can't tell the prime that I'm in. All by grind, design, and timing.
Smack rappers like that URL clips. While you sitting at home watching URL clips, I'ma double back and hop it like that URL clip. Bet these rappers get ruffled every second I smell chips. Get green like a Celtic. Volcanic how I hit the booth and I melt shit. Stunting no evil Knievel. Blood of a king. So every bar spiritually regal. Take y'all to church, no cathedral. Pen poison tip like a needle. Paint you a pic with no easel. Rappers quick to mislead you. On game try to G you. Not for the weak or the feeble. Stomping is concrete, so it's easy to get my seeds through. Cause say I'm a lyrical contortionist. Killing these kids, here's the abortions list. With this mic in my hand, it's like I got a poker. Smile on my face, something like the Joker. Smack your chick in the face, she love it while I stroke her. And shit get cold like we in Nova Scotia. Certified, registered, yeah, my crew legit. Known for spitting fecal matter, every bar's the shit.
If the work ain't skilling up, get your measure straight. Once your foot on the gas, you cannot hesitate. I know you can't tell the prime that I'm in. All by grind, design, and timing. If the work ain't skilling up, get your message straight. Once your foot on the gas, you cannot hesitate. I know you can't tell the prime that I'm in. All by grind, design, and timing.
I'm just trying to do my own thing. My phone rang, they told me my homie got hit in close range. It won't change. Plug with them people that flip cocaine and gold chains. Turn me to a king like the Gold James. Gas price high, self-esteem low. Past to getting high, keep it on the low. You got a bunch of friends, y'all chillin', y'all smoke. Won't share none of your songs, but I'll share that new code. Shout the code. Yeah, I know the world's cold. So cold. Yeah, we sticking to the code. To the code. Spent some digits on my clothes. Every other video I'm sipping on the rose. Foot up on the gas, always on the go. Made $1 million off a MacBook Pro. You could pick your poison, Trump or Joe. They devilish though. Either way, we got it for the low. For the low.
If the work ain't skilling up, get your measure straight. Once your foot on the gas, you cannot hesitate. I know you can't tell the prime that I'm in. All by grind, design, and timing. If the work ain't skilling up, get your message straight. Once your foot on the gas, you cannot hesitate. I know you can't tell the prime that I'm in. All by grind, design, and timing.
Shout out to Silly Grin.
Back again.
On the beat.
Beating you in the head with that hard shit. The fuck you know about that? Y'all ain't ready for this. The fuck y'all thought?
Get him shot.
This that boom bap hard shooting down the target. Send my regards to his mother and his father. Consumed by the demons, I purge it from my conscience. Load another clip, let it go, I got a monstrous flow hysterical, let him know we act retarded. This a crucial conflict, these bars sick as nauseous. As AIDS is real, as apes is Congo. As deadly as Rambo on the sights of a longbow. Harm your frills with my bars so ill. Guard your still, run along and squill. If a frog gon' tell, then a bra gon' smell. You on your breath, puzzle look on you still. You saying, dog, money wasted on an outlook that's doomed. Got you pacing long, look on your face like it's not a chance with Sean. EXP wait with my score.
This beat is straight sickening. So when we spit this nicotine, physically addicting. So listen till you're sick of me. I script critically acclaimed. Nods for the underground, lyrically insane. Feel it in your brain as I say something wild. I bet they shut it down when JK come around. It's EXP, put it in the air, yeah, you heard of me. Slaying for decades, my 10-year anniversary. Bunch of weed currency, better believe I'm currently still doing my thing. Neck deep in we the team that reppin' and made, yeah, you see that? Even the tat on my arm is rocking a B-hat. When we rap, it's a movement gaining momentum. You better move when we do this, we'll be banging against you. We some dangerous angels of death coming to get you. Reaper style in the reefer cloud, make you keep the speakers loud.
I'm so gutter, the motherfucking throat cutter. I'm so raw like cocaine with no cutter. You know my squad is gon' bang, so don't run up. We go hard, flow flames, we don't shut up. Who want rock with me? Hit you off properly. Spit some bars, then hit the bar, come take a shot with me. Do it sloppily, claiming that you dropping heat. Yeah, you show a lot of teeth, but really you don't wanna beef. It's time to get out the sport if you cannot compete. Every time they drop a beat, I kill it cause I gotta eat. Versus if you want the heat, muscle if you want the beef. Got that marijuana cheap, tell me what it's gonna be. I'm a pro with the slick talk, fresh like a Ziploc. Keep them L's rolled, I'm ready for lift off. Slightly, don't get it in if your shit's off. Even your chick loves my shit, she dancing in the
Not a pretty looking son of a by any means, but my personality stays shining like Mr. Clean. I'ma focus on the present, the future is all a dream. And I seen bonds break through the egos and greed. We all one, moving in unit instead of one-on-one. You're just looking stupid in this land I'm from, the guns rule. You think not, sonny, you a fool. Forget not, no not slacking, smarts back to school. Knowledge is key, confidence finish a close second. Third will be the willing to fizzle out this aggression. Part 4 is all of my dedication and force. Navigating through all of you yes men on my course. High def, but I'm old school like NES. The Sega Genesis, EXP click, bang your head to this. Russell equals excellence, Boston on the map. Haverhill Mass, throw your X up in the air and holla back.
Islamic militant, death coming imminent. Styling pre-infinite, silly grin on the instruments. EXP with the intricate syllabus, cold as Inuits. For type of fire spitting, you ain't pack enough them insolence. Welcome to America, beat you for your insolence. A socialistic influence and patriots resilience. Self from the king, period. Legend inscribed the pyramids. Taking you to war like jihadists and them Syrians. From serious, my syllables silky, smooth and delirious. Sentence and census and smashing you sissies, that's nefarious. Hilarious, some arrogance, domination and perilous. Created the Sumerians, who the f*** is you barreling? Have you sucking some barrels and bow you straight inheriting a slug down your throat like I'm JFK and you Maryland. Injecting you with sarin and AIDS is my lone comparison. Like Winehouse's boxes the way that I'm ever steriling.
As a youngin', accustomed to dysfunction, life similar to the girl interrupted. To an adult, trying to make something from nothing, get it to live, always the topic of discussion. Moves I've been making, no time to be wasting. Times that we living in, it's time to awaken. I get frustrated, I lose patience. Admitted at times I could be high maintenance. In the air they feel all attitude is a fragrance. Stay in your lane, these lames need home training. Fuck about a fake, and the lies they claiming. As I remain playing my part in the game, making it to the top of the chain. Always put my heart in from the start like Coca chips. My all in, all these voices, streets calling. Hard to acknowledge with booking street knowledge. Another day, another dollar. I don't really wanna hear about problems. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Doing what I gotta do to make it from the bottom. Another day, another dollar. I don't really wanna hear about problems. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Doing what I gotta do to make it from the bottom.
Can't live with them, can't live without them. The more money, the more problems.
How could one not be too cynical. Lord knows what I did for a cent or two. Non-stop with the arsenal, no interval. You be waiting, taking notes like a clinical. I grind to stay above the poverty line, now I'm the criminal. Crucify my name, yo, my story feels so biblical. Me and Infima, we gon' hit you with the visual. The end, the A, the end, the A, aka Nyla Freak. Think of physique, slicker than sleep. Think it's a dream the way that I leak. Always on point whenever I beam. All about cash like the acronym cream. Give me the beat, I'll treat it like a robbery. I'm tired of this.
On this team, we fight for that itch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that itch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC's Sports for you and me.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with.
So this is Box with Me, MattieC. I'm the me, that's MattieC. And today we have LaCobra, Ruiz, the WBC champion. She's a beast. She's coming back from a KO victory, first round. She knows how to move around and hold it down and knock you down. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Happy Saturday to both of you.
Same to you.
Thank you.
So my first question for you is, how does it feel after getting not even just a knockout, after getting the win and having them place that belt over your shoulder around your waist? Just like, how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel like, yeah, or does it make you feel like, I want more? I need ones on my shoulders. I need two on my waist.
It's indescribable, but if I have to choose, is I want more. There's more to get. I don't feel like I fulfilled my dream yet. I want more. There's more out there I need to get. That's how it feels.
I definitely feel that. I understand that.
Yeah.
I remember the last time I talked to you, and, you know, I think we kind of compared the same thing, but you had two belts on the last time I talked to you.
Yes, which was the WBC Silver and the Interim.
Yes, and I remember actually with all our interviews that the first time you said, I want to take out the whole super flyweight division, and then I want to go to flyweight. So no. Are you still chasing that?
Yes, but it's bantamweight. So
bantamweight, okay.
Because because the flyweight is going down.
Yes, I won't go down. I'll go up. I'll go up on weight. I want to this year, 2023. My goal is to get all the super flyweight belts that I can, which are the ones I'm already ranked at number 1, which is the IBF, the WBA, IBF, and the WBC. I want to keep going. I want to keep pushing. I don't have time. My timing is ticking. I don't have time for any more politics because boxing is all about politics, you know?
Yes.
So
yes.
I'm ranked number 1 on those 3 belts this year. That's our goal. And then for 2024, I want to go up to bantamweight. So that's still my plan. And hopefully it comes through.
So you're ranked number 1 for the WBA. I feel that would be a great fight for you. I was watching her fight. She's a good fighter. She's fast. She got good head movement. But I honestly feel, because it's not like you're slow. I honestly feel like you're too strong for her. And I feel like that's why they're not gonna try to, like, you're probably out of everyone like that got a belt right now. You're probably the last one she wants to fight. You know what I mean? And you can crack. And she don't got no knockouts. So
Yeah.
I don't know where her power is at. You know what I mean? But I mean, she's a good fighter. She's very skilled. But
Yeah, she's very skilled.
I don't know what it is. I was watching, I was like, nah, I feel like your punches are gonna move her. You know what I mean? And they don't want that. They don't want that. I feel like they're not gonna try to fight you.
It has to happen.
But you know what? You're ranked number 1. So at the end of the day, they honestly have no choice. They have nothing to say. You're like unless they want to pay you some stand aside money, but like they got nothing to say.
Yeah. Well, you know, we had already reached out to them to try to make the fight happen in March. For her team, they were like, okay, yes, but we had already signed a contract. We're supposed to fight another fighter. You know, this was sent to us before, you know, you came to us, blah, 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 and made you mandatory number 1. So we're like, okay, you know. So that's why we took this active fight, because WBC had a mandatory rematch. WBA had already signed a contract, and the IBA, she's hurt at the moment, but she has this mandatory rematch as well to go with Irma Garcia from Mexico. So I'm like, okay, they're all have something going on. Let me stay active. But then I haven't seen her fight. WBA hasn't fought. She didn't fight in March, and I don't see her, like, if she has an upcoming fight either.
Did she just fight? No, wait, who just fight?
Oh, did she? I didn't see her fight.
Nah, she didn't just fight. WBO fought, my bad.
Yes, WBO.
Yeah, she fought.
Now,
that's
is
another
the ring
good fight for you
belt,
too.
Is the ring belt still vacant?
I believe so. It's still vacant.
Are you gunning for that? I know you're gunning for everything, LaCobra, but I mean,
I want everything. At this point, I think, yeah. Well, I mean, if the promoter puts it on there, you know, I'll go for it. But like I said, my time is ticking, you know, and I'm trying to accomplish the super flyweight, bantamweight, and then going up from there, you know.
I feel if you take over the flyweight division, like if you get all the belts, they have no choice but to give you a Ring Magazine belt. Like, if you get 3, you get 2. Like, you clearly is the best in the division. You have all the belts. That's you. So they have no choice but to give you the Ring Magazine belt. That goes with politics too. But at the end of the day, whoever got the most belts is the best.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't know why all these belts are just everywhere. I don't know why they can't just undispute these belts, you know.
Money.
They're just like, man,
it's money. Money makes the world go around. Money rules boxing. They all get a lot of money by having their own organization and then having their own little mini belts under there. So you'll have like you have the real world champion, then you have the interim world champion, then you have the silver, then like they all get massive bread off all that, going all the way down to the USNBC championship. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
low key, it's a racket, and then it's a racket, but then it also gives like fighters that like not everyone gets to get signed with Top Rank and everyone. So it gives the lesser fighters something to try to go for. Like, all right, if I can win the USNBC belt, then now I'm gonna get seen a little bit. So then I need to go up a little bit more. You know what I mean? I understand it to a point, but I feel like for the world, like the big one, we got one. It should be boom, boom, 3 at the very most. You know what I mean, for each one of them. But like 1 belt.
Well, what I'm saying is, we have these world title, you know, champions like the IBF, the WBC, the WBA, the WBO. Why can't you guys just fight each other? You know, like, why you guys keep grabbing from other people that are not even ranked the top 5 fighters to defend your title? And then, you know, it's just, instead of having 2 belts, they have 1 belt and they just keep defending the same one instead of trying to undispute the titles within each other. You get me?
Yeah, they're being protected.
Yeah.
Just your favorite Rocky movie, Rocky 2. That's what Rock was doing to Balboa. Protecting him, man. Protecting him.
Yeah. I just wish, you know, one of them have it and then we could fight. Let's see who's the best, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing that pisses me off about it too is, you know, nothing against who's provided the shows on TV to see your fights, but you have strawweight fights, you have middleweight fights, you have these fights, but you know, the belt says WBC for you, not once but twice. So, you know, that's a perfect way to get you to Showtime, to Top Rank. I feel like it's a little bit disrespectful considering the fact of what you've done to fight for both titles. And, you know, like, why can't we have, I think I talked to you, Jalen, about this too, is have an all-female card with going for titles all at once. Why not? I think it would sell I think it would do just as well on Top Rank or Showtime.
Didn't they already had a card like that though? I think Top Rank did, right?
They did.
Michaela fought.
Yeah, it was in the UK, right?
Yes, but in the UK.
Yeah, but it was still men on the card though too. Is like that the women were fighting for titles. Like that was Michaela Meyer, and was Clarissa Shields on that card too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was actually a pretty good card.
It was a really good card. I agree. And they should be having more like that too.
It wasn't a good card because LaCobra wasn't on it.
Right.
But you know what it is, and it's sad to say because it happens in the men's division too, but not as much as the females. Lighter weight classes don't really get no love. They kind of get like pooped on. You feel me? Like they don't, and it sucks because it'd be some of the most talented fighters be like super flyweight and bantamweight or like strawweight. They be small, but like there doesn't be a lot of knockouts, and people don't watch them for some reason. Me personally, I watch a lot of the little guys because their angles are always deadly. You know what I mean? I'm more of a technique type of fighter, so that's what I go to watch. That's what excites me. A lot of boxing fans, casual boxing fans, they're over here looking for like Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti, or they're looking for a Deontay Wilder knockout. They're not looking at technique. They're not looking at the jab. They're not looking at no angles. They're looking at pure, just like blood, guts in your face. And it sucks because the lighter weight classes, they suffer.
I agree. And you know why I agree? Because talking about that, when I started boxing and turned professional, somebody had messaged me, hey, you know, somebody from the East Coast is looking for female fighters to sign female fighters. But it sucks because they don't really want the light, the little weights. They're looking more of a higher weight class. So you're not there where they want or what they're looking for. And I'm like, damn, well, that sucks. You know, like they want heavier weight classes.
Yeah, and you can fight. It's like it shouldn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? If she could, and this is the thing with a lot of promoters don't understand. And it's like, if you have someone that can fight, even if right at the second they're not a commodity, if you promote them the right way, they become a commodity. Now you eat together. You know what I mean? A lot of promoters, they just want you to like come with your own, like, yeah, you can come with your own stuff, but like if I can't come with everything, bro, and we work together and get everything, now we all eat. So like, let's work.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know, like that's what people are missing is fighters like you. Like when I saw you fight Sonya, I didn't see you on the ropes. I didn't see you at one side of the ring. You were the centerpiece the whole entire time. That's what that's what impressed me from your last fight is you continuously were in the center of the ring, showing your dominance. And, you know, I don't know about you yourself because I'm not you, but like when you were throwing, like it didn't seem like you had that tough of a time. Like, oh, like this girl's a pain in the ass. You were just like consistent, like pow, pow, pow. Like it seemed like you just were like, yeah, this is another day in the office for me.
Yeah. No, yeah,
real, like, that's how I felt. Like you were just so in the zone and you were like on point. Like it was like you were like calculated. You knew what you were gonna do, and that's what you did.
Well, that's what my sparring partners tell me. They're like, man, you're so good on timing, and you're so good on doing this, and you're so good on doing that, and catching onto things really fast. But like I had told them, they had just interviewed me in Mexico this past weekend, and one of the questions they asked me was, oh, you think you're ready for the WBC World Champion? You think you have what it takes? And I'm like, yes, I do have what it takes. I mean, I've been in boxing. I started boxing at 12 years old. I mean, the experience is there. You know, yes, I had a long layoff of almost 10 years, but the experience is still there. I have what it takes. It's just I haven't really been given the opportunity to show what I have in the ring, you know? Either it's the fights are stopped too quick or whatever it is. I feel that a lot of people still haven't seen what I have as a skillful boxer. I still haven't been able to, because the way I fight, it's always going to be depending on my opponent, always. So I could go in there and fight with you. I could counter punch you, and I could box. If I feel that you're a heavy hitter, I'm not going to sit there and, you know, get them punches in. I'm a box around the ring, or I'm gonna stay in there and I'm gonna fight with you. It just depends. But I have it. I know I have what it takes. And a lot of people don't see that yet. It's more of the sparring. When they see me sparring, they're like, oh damn, Cobra, you're good.
I seen you fight, and I believe like, nah, you have like, if they know what they're watching, they see what it is. Because I was watching your fight. You have everything. Not only is you gonna sit there, move your head, bang to the body, come up with some power shots, you also gonna stick your jab, pop out, boom, hit the right hand, slip him with an angle, like, and you mix it in round by round, and you confuse your opponent. Like, all right, this round I might box, this round I might pressure box. All right, now I'm out to pressure you, and like you switch it. It's like bang, bang, bang. You have so many gears. Like anyone that knows boxing, when they watch that, they have to admire that. As soon as I seen you, I noticed that within like 3 or 4 rounds, I was like, damn, she done switched like 4 gears already.
Yeah.
Shorty was lost. You know what I mean? Like, and that's hard to do. You know what I mean? Because even me personally, like, I can box you and I can pressure box you. Mm-hmm. I'm working on like being able to walk you down and be on the inside. I don't like to be on the inside. I feel like I'm pretty and I'm not supposed to be that close to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like how you could just bang, 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 wherever you need to be at the moment of time, and you're perfect at like, I'm comfortable right here. I'm comfortable out here. I'm comfortable going forward, bro. I'm comfortable counterpunching with you. You're comfortable in every aspect of boxing. If they can't see that, they're blind.
Yeah. No, I could do all that. And I can turn southpaw too, and a lot of people haven't seen that part of me yet.
I didn't see that. See that?
Yeah, I haven't showed that part yet. You know, I could do southpaw. I could go. Southpaw.
Edit that part out. Don't let no one know.
Oh yeah, don't. Oh yeah.
Edit that out.
We're gonna cut that for sure. We cutting that. No, we can't get the secrets. You about to go? Yeah. So we go back to Rocky 2, where Rocky was fighting. He's original southpaw, and then he didn't go southpaw till the 15th round. So yeah, we got to cut that out.
Yeah.
Dang,
So I wanted to ask you too, LaCobra, how was it sparring with Lynn Sandstrom? Because I talked to her too, and she was wicked nice to me, and she had nothing but high praise to you. And it was funny. I said, your show's all set. She's like, thanks, mate. I wasn't ready for that.
You know what? We didn't end up sparring.
Oh, you didn't end up sparring?
No.
But she was at your gym though, right?
We met up at Knockouts. We were helping out Ramla Ali. She was preparing herself for that for her fight. So I gave Ramla 8 rounds, and she gave her 4 rounds, I think. And then her coach was like, "Yeah, that's it. No more. She's not gonna do more." And I'm like, "Oh, all right." So we didn't end up sparring.
Well, how was it like? Because she's in your division. She's ranked, is it 8? She's 8th in your division or in the world?
No, because I'm 8 in the world and I'm number 1 in the USA.
Oh, maybe she's 8 in
the United States.
Yes. No, it can't be because she's Australia.
Yeah, she's from Australia.
So maybe she's 8 there. Either way, I mean, you guys both hold the hardware, you know what I mean? Like, so how was it like meeting up with her and stuff? I was kind of scared because I was like, I don't want to talk crap if like you guys like eventually fight together or nothing. Like, I was like, I kind of like brushed it off. I was like, oh, like you guys are cool. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. She's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we would have sparred, we would have sparred. But I think sparring is definitely something different from fighting. It's just you never get the same thing, you know.
I agree. I feel like I always look bad when I spar, and I look way better in the fights.
Yeah.
Like, always. I'd be like, ugh, yeah, I'm about to get my butt whooped, and then I go fight, and I'd be like, y'all looking good, bro. You see that, Jack?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think my sparrings are really, really different from my fighting. So I don't think she would have gotten the same Cobra anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
With my sparrings, I tend to work a lot in different things. You know, I don't go out there and try to kill the person. I try to, like, okay, like you said, I change up my gears. So that's exactly what I do in my sparrings. I'm like, okay, this round I'm gonna do this. This round I'm gonna change it up to this. This round is gonna be my timing. This round is gonna be my defense. This time I'm gonna just go body. This time I'm gonna just use my left hand, no right hand, and just keep it up just in case I get hurt in one of my fights. You know, it's just I change it all up. It's crazy the way I think, but
that's smart though. That's smart, and a lot of people don't understand that. They'll go and they'll look at a sparring session and they'll be like, "Oh, you didn't do this and you didn't do that," and they'll be like, "Yeah, I know. I was working on something. I was doing this." You feel me? Like there was a reason why I wasn't moving and boxing around. I mean, one of my old coaches yelled at me, and I was like, "I know, bro. I was supposed to box, but I was working on inside fighting." So I sit there and tried to angle and work on my inside fighting. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yes, a lot of people don't see it, but I think that's really necessary. I mean, I don't go in there trying to kill the person. I use my sparring to learn. I learn to try to Emily. Sorry, that's my fur baby. Just to learn and try to get something right in there. Emily.
It's okay. It's okay. My baby, actual baby's been on the show, so it's okay.
My babies are in cages, so like the rabbits don't go nowhere.
He's my fur baby.
So, for who do you personally like? I know when you say it's whoever, boom, 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 but like there's always that person like I want this fight. This is the one that I personally want. Who is that for you?
Right now, it's I mean, at this very moment, I want to fight Gonzalez because she has a WBC absolute world title, you know, and that's the one I want. And I feel, I don't know, I might be wrong. I feel once I have that title, I'm gonna feel accomplished, you know. I might be wrong because once they put it, I'll be like, no, there's still more out there. But
yeah, I see the second option. That's gonna be you.
Yeah. But a dream fight that I would love to happen, and a lot of people think, oh, Cobra, I don't think so, or whatever, is I would love to fight Amanda Serrano going up on weight.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know you a lot of people might be thinking, oh my gosh, but you're so little on weight, blah, 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 blah. No, as an amateur, my amateur career, it was 125, 125, 125. I went down once I turned professional. So at my power comes, I'm very, very powerful at 122 and 125. Very. That's where like my power is at.
I'm with it. Honestly, I feel like that'd be a good fight. I could see it popping. I could see the differences. Me personally, I feel you would have to go forward for that fight, though. I don't feel you could.
And I could do that. And I could do that.
Yo, most definitely behind your jab, strong jab. A strong jab, I feel, sets off Serrano. But then again, if you look at it, not a lot of fighters have a strong jab. But the ones that had a good jab gave her some kind of trouble. Like if you look at Katie Taylor when they fought, Katie's jab did a lot. Did a lot. That's one of my favorite fights. Yo, I had to work when that fight was going on. I was on my phone like watching.
We were at a birthday party. We're like, oh wow.
Yeah. I was like,
that was an amazing fight. One of my favorite fights.
Yeah, they went down from round to round. They was just, whoo, they was going at it, and I've seen Katie spar and everything. You know what I mean? Like I've been around her, so I was really excited for that fight. I seen the hard work that had went in. So when it all went down, and I'm mad. I wanted to go, but when it all came down and all said what it was, like, whew, it definitely like, you know, when you hype something up and it's like, it definitely like it outdid the hype. It was an amazing fight.
Yeah, it was an amazing fight. We're up and down, up and down. We'll sit down and then we'll get up, and then we'll sit down and then woo. It was good. It was a good fight.
You're like, happy birthday. Oh.
No. we were at John's Incredible Pizza. I don't know if you guys got that out there, but it's like a Chuck E. Cheese type of thing, like a pizza place. Like, I don't know, but we were just on the fight.
I was working security. I had a whole bunch of people in the corner. Like, I had like 4 or 5 people that were VIP, and then my other security guard was all sitting there. We was all like, watching the whole thing. The old dude like, it's supposed to be watching the floor. The floor is with me. We're good.
Man, so you gave us the O factor, like with Amanda, like, yo, that was. So I'm thinking that's coming in the future. You predicting that, Jalen, or what?
Yeah, because I look at it like this, especially when you move up in weight. If you have something to offer her, Amanda Serrano is gonna fight you. You know what I mean? If you got some kind of belt, you got something to offer her, she gonna fight it. She's trying to add to her legacy. So with that being said, and you the same kind of beast, like you don't care. You want to jump in there with anyone. You trying to add to your legacy. You know what I mean? You got that dog in you. So I personally feel like that would be a pretty good fight. You know what I mean? But non-stop pressure. You know what I mean? That like boom, 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 boom. That movement like Joe Frazier, you already know what to do. I want to see that fight now. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So we'll see.
With your last fight that you just had, that was a week ago, right? Week ago?
A week ago.
Yeah. So
put people to sleep.
Yeah.
I was trying.
So like for real, like that was my question. Like, you went to Mexico, you fought her, you beat her very quickly, and like, were you satisfied with that fight, or was it more like, like just wearing it off?
No, I was not satisfied with that fight. I know she had more in her. I think the referee stopped it prematurely. I mean, I don't know if he's seen something I didn't see. I did get her with a really clean hook that I think it kind of dazed her, but the fight could have continued. So I think he stopped it prematurely, but I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. He maybe seen something I didn't. But I know she had more in her. She usually fights at, I think, featherweight. She's like a 123, 125, 126 pounder. That's where she usually fights at, and she came down on weight. So I knew that she could take a punch, and I had seen some highlights from one of her previous fights. I'm like, okay, she has a Mexican heart, you know, she's gonna come forward. So I don't know. I just think the referee stopped it too quick, too soon. But our motive on going to Tepic, Mexico that weekend was to be under the card of Ashley Gonzalez and Luke Juarez, because that was their mandatory rematch fight that day. So we wanted to be under their card to call out whoever won that fight.
Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I think I was more satisfied with the calling out than the actual fight.
Yeah, because I mean, I've only had one like first round knockout, but it was like, this is what I came here for. You know what I mean? Like a whole month of some change of training, going hard, cut all that weight for a minute.
For that,
like
yeah,
seconds.
because in that I was like, okay, I kind of hurt her with that left hook, but I'm like, okay, I don't want them to stop the fight. I actually want to get this knockout. You know, I want her to, I mean, I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but I wanted her to touch the ground with the punch. So that's what I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, I even kind of slowed it down a little bit. You know, I was like, what happened? So I was like, damn.
You know what be happening with a lot of these referees, because a lot of fighters have started to get hurt and everything. I feel like they're starting to stop certain fights like quick. You know what I mean? Like really, really quick. I've seen a lot of stoppages I haven't agreed with. You know what I mean? Lately, yeah. I be sitting there like, dude, standing, throwing punches, not really. Like, he's losing, you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's not gonna win, but give him the respect of letting him finish the fight. He's not getting beat down, you know what I mean? He's landing punches here or there. He's not gonna win, but like, he don't need no knockout on his record. Like, give him the respect to be a warrior and finish the fight.
Yeah, and that's what the girl even said. She told me after the fight, she's like, champion, I knew I was gonna lose, but not this way, you know. I had more in me. Like, there was like not like this. She's like, I didn't agree with the stoppage, and I'm like, I knew you had more in you. I do agree on that. But she's like, I knew I was gonna lose, but not like this. That was kind of funny, but
you know what?
Yeah.
Having that mindset, it was good. The ref stopped it. So he clearly seen something that we didn't see. Going into a fight being like, all right, I'm gonna lose. Like, nah, you don't never go into a fight saying you're gonna lose. It don't matter who you're fighting. You know what I mean? You can be fighting King Kong. I'm gonna cut one of his toes off, he's gonna fall, and I'm gonna kick him. Something, you know what I mean? You gotta have a game plan.
Yeah, you have to have a game plan. Yeah. She was already losing.
You go in there saying you're gonna lose, that's when you get hurt, because you don't believe in yourself. You're already gonna be gun shy. You second guess yourself, and then when you second guess yourself and you go bing, that's when you get hit.
And that's what I told my dad too. I told him I felt the respect, and I felt a lot, like she had a lot of respect for me for being a fight, because usually I feel that in my sparrings. When I spar somebody new, sometimes they have a lot of respect for me, and I feel it until they get comfortable with it. And I'm like, being a fight and me feeling that, I was like, that was not good, you know, it wasn't good. She went in there being with too much respect, and either maybe she was scared, or I don't think she was scared. No boxer's scary, but she had definitely a lot of respect for me.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, we used to see the wars all the time. We used to see Morales, you know, like the Mickey Ward trilogies. Yeah, absolutely. Kelly Pavlik upsetting Jermaine Taylor. Like, those were Pavlik got knocked down twice and beat Jermaine Taylor the next round. And we talk about it all the time, and I can't remember his name now. Diego Corrales.
Yeah. Diego Corrales.
Yeah. Like, they're like the fights that have happened where, you know, should have been stopped at certain times, but they kept going. So I see what you're saying. I'm not a boxer by any means, but like, with you, I can see what you're saying, like, because of how she has too much pride to be like, I wasn't done yet. I know you're I know you're an elite fighter as well, but don't stop me. I'm not done yet. And, you know, I respect that you guys, like, after you fought, like, you guys talked like that.
Oh yeah. I'm usually making my friends and I follow them on Instagram and we're all good and cool. So friendly.
It's never no beef after the fight, you know what I mean? It's all love. It just so happens like you're in my way, bro, and we both gotta go somewhere, and the only way I can get to my goal is by trying to break your face. So until the last bell rings, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to break your face. When the bell's done, yo, what's up? You wanna go get some food, bro? Like, let's go celebrate. I won, you won, someone, we got money, let's go.
Exactly.
And like with Marv Nation now, like they're getting some like really, really crazy good fighters, like guys like 15-0, 19-0. So I mean, I know Marv does well over there and is getting guys on Top Rank and stuff. Like, do you feel like that time, like he's working on, like he's having you like get to that point? You know,
I feel that he's yes. I now I see it. I see that he's working. I mean, he's getting his way in, you know. And
he's a nice guy too.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be patient, and I see him working. He's working for it, you know. He's working. I mean, I really love the way he thought about me, getting me on that undercard with Gonzalez and Juarez. You know, I was like, damn, that's a good idea. You know, getting me under that card and fighting me, and me being there once they announced the fighter and having me call out the winner. I'm like, that was a pretty good that was a good idea. You know?
Yeah, it worked. He was stirring the pot. And I was like, all right, you got called out right before you won. What you gonna do about it? You gonna sit and look like a punk, or you gonna address it?
Yeah, he's and even though he's like, I need you to sit on ringside when they're fighting. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, like he had me sitting at ringside and he's like, they're gonna announce the winner. Come on, let's go. We're going up in that ring. And he had me going up in that ring and really actually calling her out. I was like, okay.
Good. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. He's marketing you perfectly.
Yes, he did. I was like, okay, I really like that. So I see him working.
We need those West Coast people out coming over here.
Oh yeah.
I've said to you every single show that you've been on with me that you need to make sure in the contract you fight in New York, you fight somewhere in the Northeast.
Yeah.
That's at the Barclays Center, yo. That's the goal, yo, the Barclays Center.
Well, hopefully in the future.
There's no hopefully. There's definitely
in the future.
Manifest destiny. We gotta put it out and go achieve it.
Yeah, definitely in the future.
So what's going on with like social media? You got TikTok or anything like that? You trying to blow up with that?
With the TikTok thing, I do have a TikTok, but oh my goodness, honestly, I don't know how some people could keep up with the social media because I can't. Like I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make a TikTok and I'm gonna just make this like funny stuff, you know? But then I'm so busy, I can't. And then I have the Twitter thing and I'm like, I randomly will go in there, but I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up with Twitter. Instagram. Huh?
I don't understand Twitter. Twitter's confusing. I got a Twitter too, and it's be like, I be getting tweets from people I don't follow. And then like I don't get it. Then I be tweeting something, and then I realize I only have like 3 followers. I'm about to delete it.
all I know how to do is like and repost. I don't even know how you can see the comments. I don't know it, you know? Like
I don't know it either. I
haven't been able to see the comments so far, so we're all in the same boat.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I know TikTok the real secret to contact you, so TikTok, it's all good.
TikTok is a little easier. It's more of like what you think is funny and hashtags.
Yes.
Like TikTok is not easy. I low-key went viral on TikTok twice, but me and my girl are lazy, and we didn't like capitalize on it. We had like 400,000 views or like 600,000 views.
Oh wow.
And I was like, come on, let's do another video. But she don't like doing she don't like doing the TikToks.
Yeah.
She don't like don't look at her.
I only have one video, and it's not even me. It's me going to the swap meet and just saying my first time going to the swap meet. Probably that's the one that got the most views, and I'm like, how did that happen? You know, I don't know. I don't.
People are just nosy. So once they see you have something, they just be jumping in to see what you're doing. So like when it comes to TikTok, like literally you can just be driving in your car and put it in the little holder and be like, driving to get coffee, whatever. You guys suck. Take it down. Man, people are gonna watch that. Like, what? Why do we suck?
Yeah.
And they're gonna be on it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like with my Instagram too. I told my daughter, can you just kind of manage it a little bit for me? Because I don't know what to be posting. I'm always busy. I don't know what to do with it, you know? And she's like, okay. And all she does is repost. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't even know.
Okay, good. Because I just repost that you're fighting, what your record is, and then I'll either message you like, hey, you want to interview? And you're like, absolutely.
That was
unless it's your daughter saying that.
No, that was me. But this morning she's like, Maddie said he did his best, or I don't know what she said that you had sent. And I'm like, oh yeah, tell him I like the Linwood champ. I really like that he did that. And I don't know if she messaged you back.
Oh, okay, yeah. From the promo, I did my best to make it look better.
Yeah, and I told her, tell him I like the Linwood champ or something Linwood.
I stole that from one of your fans on your post.
Oh, really? I really like that. I like that. I think I'm gonna get that on my shorts next time. I'll put Linwood's champ or something. I like
Hold up, Will. We gotta go back and get the comment and show them some love. Yeah. They gonna be sitting there like, damn, I came up with that.
Taking credit.
Yeah, I'm taking it now. So any shout outs you want to give, Miss Ruiz?
Well, just my dad, like always, because you and Maddie for always, the support. I mean, everybody is always very supportive. I feel the love all the time. Like I feel extremely loved when I read the comments. I don't always have the time to go, but when I do have time, I go comment by comment and try to thank every single person that comments on my stuff, and I'm very I'm very grateful. I have people behind me supporting me, towards my dreams, and my sponsors and Marv Nation for, saying and doing what he said he was going to do back in 2021.
Standing by his word. He's a good. Yeah. That's good. That's good. You don't meet a lot of people that's like that. I gotta ask you one more question. I like to stir the pot. I like to start things. So before we leave,
yeah,
who's the girl? Like, what's the name you're calling out? Let her know you want her. You smell her fear. You want her. That's your belt. You hungry. Who is it? Who is it? Say it loud and proud.
Well, I already said it, right?
Yeah, we gotta say it again. I'm stirring the pot. We gotta say it again.
Well, now I want to change it up because Ashley Gonzalez actually agreed. She agreed to fight me. So I know that fight's going to actually happen. Okay. WBA, Clara, I don't know how to say her last name. She needs to agree to fight with me and make that fight happen with my promoter. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'll go to Argentina. I'll go out there and fight you. Clara, WBA champion.
You heard it here first on Box with Me and MattieC. She wants the belt. Let's get it. Let's go. We want to hear contract negotiations coming soon.
Yeah.
And my final question to you, LaCobra, is where is the merch?
Man, I'm working. You know what?
You need East Coast support, man. I will go to boxing matches and help you, bro.
Man, I'm working on it. Like I had told my brother, you know what? Like let's do it. Me and you do it. Let's buy, what we gotta buy. let's get it together, you know, instead of trying to get somebody in and working with them so you could get all the funds for yourself instead of trying to go 30-50 or, you know, trying to, it'll go all to you. And I'm like, yeah, you know, you're right. But then things come up and then life happens.
Yeah. I know you are the busiest woman ever, man.
I got a cheat for you. I have a cheat for you. You have your own logo?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you to cheat on the interview. Once we done recording, you feel me? Don't hang up and I'll let you know to cheat, yo, because I had the same problem and then we just figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Well, Miss LaCobra, I always appreciate you and welcome to our show. This is all boxing. You're always welcome on the show. We're gonna get some fighters as well, and you're the best one we got already. You always are, even on my show. So
thank you.
It was an honor meeting you. I appreciate the interview, and I'm ready to see you collect some more belts. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's make those arms
nice
heavy.
Meeting you. Thank you.
All right, everybody. This is Box with Me and MattieC. My boy Jalen right here, and Adelaida LaCobra Ruiz. See, I got it good still. I still got it good.
Yeah, you do.
And everybody, good night, Ashley. Good night, Ashley. Good night, Sadie. And everybody have a good night.
Thanks for watching MattieC's Sports for You and Me. Make sure to follow MattieC on Matt Cameron 23 on Twitter, MattieC 23 on Instagram, and subscribe to MattieC's Sports for You and Me on YouTube.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with. I bring the flow with lyrical stamina, rapping a million miles. One point I'm an animal, then I'm a cannibal, taking my pick and I pounce. Bold and serious, cold amphibious track murderer. A cup I need by no one, so I got my back. Vertebra, the heat is up, extinguisher. I got the track burning up. Don't think to touch 6 feet's enough to get the match to combust. Diamond, strike it, ignite on any gift, the surface solid. Callous.